This is my video response to Maximum RD's open tag video about the AMIGA computer. A great topic, I must add. Now, the first question was, what was your introduction or your first exposure to the AMIGA computer? Well, actually, I think it was in the late 80s in my uncle's cellar. He said he just set up this new computer, and me and my cousin went down there to check it out, and he had this great AMIGA setup with an AMIGA 500 computer, and he actually had bought as well a A590 external hard drive for it. And he showed us a couple of games, the fantastic Barbarian, a beat-em-up style game, POW, Prisoners of War, more of a first-person style shoot 'em up, and a flight simulator game, quite terrible, and a peculiar flight racing game called GB Air Rally. Now, I was so stunned, you know, by the entire concept of this machine. You know, basically, you know, my age, taken into consideration, I was mostly impressed, of course, by graphics and audio of the games, which was quite stunning. So that was basically the first exposure, and of course, you know, later a couple of my friends who had either had the C64 or Atari went over to the AMIGA computer, and I got it myself. Later, it was only AMIGA 500s. I had one friend in junior high who upgraded to the AMIGA 1200, and that was of course very impressive when he got that. Now, the second question was, what attracted you to the AMIGA platform? Well, of course, at the time for me it was the best computer out there. I remember we had some fun with the PC users, that they had to use their own sound card to get proper audio. And I remember also I was over at a mate's house that had a PC, and he fired it up and he showed me the game Wings of Fury on the PC. And I remember, you know, that plane just looked bulky and corny, and I was appalled by the whole game on the PC. When it comes to what I used, the third question, what did I use the AMIGA game computer for? Well, I said it almost there. Games, 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 and games, and some Xcopy. Yeah, I had the AMIGA 500, and I still have a bunch of floppy disks with games. For graphics, I used Deluxe Paint and a program called Fantavision, a kind of animation program as well, but mostly games. Me and my friends, you know, Pinball Fantasies, North and South, Giana Sisters, Wonder Boy and Monsterland, Turrigan 2, you know, it's hard to pick the favorites because there's so many. And you know, this machine was so unique with the multitasking OS workbench, the audio and the graphics capabilities that were far superior to the other machines at the time. So that was my video response, and hope you found it somewhat enjoyable. So have a great summer, everyone, and Maximum RD, please continue to make great videos.